welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be what I got for Christmas this year. I wait all year for these videos. I love watching these videos of other YouTubers just to see what they get for Christmas, especially if you live, in other states or in other countries. There's a lot of things that they sell in other places that they don't sell here in Florida. So it's fun to watch. If this is not your kind of video, just don't watch it. Don't do that to yourself. Just click out. Don't do it. Anyway, backstory really quick before I get started. The first gift I'm going to show you was from my mother-in-law. So basically, my husband's family is huge. Like his mom is one of 3 and his dad is like one of 5. And so every year we do Secret Santa because it's just too many people that we have to gift to. It becomes impossible. I mean, you would need like, a gold pot at the end of the rainbow to be able to like gift everybody. But so we do this every year and we've been doing it for years. So this year I was his mom's Secret Santa. And so she got me the Bare Minerals Hidden Treasures palette. And so I was so excited to get this because I had my eye on this since it came out in November. And so I'm super stoked about it. Basically, it was their holiday edition palette. Let me show you these colors because it's amazing. So it's a mixture of like mattes and shimmers. Just let me show that to you. Look at that. I want to get up close there. I mean, these colors are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And you get, I believe it's 18 shades, right? If I'm not mistaken, yes. 18 shades. But do keep in mind, like, I have their like Bare Essentials palette that came out during the summer, and their Bare Metals palette that's only exclusive to QVC, by the way. And those only bring 14 shades, but those shades are actually bigger than the shades in here. So these are a lot smaller. You're getting 18, but they are like smaller than their standard eyeshadow shades. Another really interesting thing I got for Christmas was something I actually wasn't expecting, because I love Too Faced, but I don't know. The only like chocolate palette that I have from the Chocolate Bar collection is their Chocolate Bonbon palette. And this year I actually got the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. And I was like, yes, let's try this, And so I want to show you what this looks like up close. It smells delicious. It smells delicious. I don't even know what else to say. I mean, honestly, I would just wear it because it smells good. And so these are the shades you get. I believe they are very wearable day to day. I like the random pops of color here. I would definitely use those as like eyeliners or like smudge them under my eye right now, in case you're wondering what eyeliner I'm wearing on the bottom of my lash line there. It's Torch by Urban Decay, their 24/7 eyeliner. That's what I'm wearing. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. It reminds me a lot of the Chanel eyeliner Eros, E-R-O-S. I'm not French, so I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that correctly. Anyways, next thing that I got for Christmas, speaking of my girl, Chanel, I got the Coco Mademoiselle Travel Spray. So I own the small version of the bottle, and reason being is, like, anybody who gives me perfumes, I tell them just give me the small bottle, only because I have a lot of perfume, and in order for me to get through it without the perfume like getting old, or having to stash them in drawers, I'd rather just have the smaller version, and that way I'm able to go through it a bit quicker and really enjoy the scent for what it is. versus having a massive bottle there. And by the time you're halfway through it, maybe 2 years or 3 years or 4 years have passed by, and before you know it, it's old, and that's just money you're throwing away. So that's why I prefer to buy smaller bottles. And so I had my eye on this for a while, and I really wanted it. I just never got around to buying it. I don't know why, but anyway. And so let me show you what this looks like. It is a metal casing, and on the top it has the Chanel sign, and then you actually twist it, and the spray, it's a spray bottle. And so in here, it's a refill, and then you just spray it on, and there you go. And so the actual set comes with the casing, one refill in here, and each refill is 0.7 fluid ounces, and you get 3 of them. So on each side, there's a refill. So let me just show you like what that looks like up close. So there's one of these vials, all right, already inside the casing. So you get 3 of these babies, okay? It just, honestly, one of my favorite scents, for real. And I thought that was really nice, just a really nice gift. So I was very, very happy to get that. And it also comes with, like, if you're afraid because it is a weird contraption, it brings like instructions on how to do it for people who are just not that bright like me. And so that was another thing that I got. And then the next thing that I got is something, it was actually gifted to me by my husband. I actually have been wanting these for a while. I just was like on my wish list because it's a little bit pricey. I ended up buying Tory Burch sandals last summer. Last summer. And I ended up actually loving them. I wear them all the time. They're just easy, they're leather, and they just last. And I'm gonna tell you something, I know they're $200 and I can't justify $200 for a pair of flip-flops, but I am gonna tell you something that did happen to me while I was wearing them. It's a very interesting story. Why I would do this with $200 sandals is beyond me, but hey. So I bought my first pair of Tory Burch sandals, and somehow, some way, I had agreed to take my dog to the dog park. Let's have a moment of silence, because who takes their dog to the dog park wearing flip-flops? You wear sneakers, right? I don't know, guys. I don't know what happened. Don't really know what I was thinking. Clearly not thinking clearly. And so I wore them. I wore my camel colored Tory Burch sandals. It's the Miller sandal, by the way, to the dog park. And when I got there, there was this hose. And mind you, I hadn't been there before. So, you know, I recently moved to this area, so I'm not really familiar with things. I moved from Miami over, and so I'm not familiar with a lot of things here. So it was my first time at the dog park. And there wasn't like even grass. There was a lot of holes and a lot of like dirt that was like a dusty dirt that gets on everything. And so there was this massive hose with like this huge kiddie pool filled with water where the dogs could go in and splash, get out, and then run. So needless to say, it was very wet and full of mud. Yay me. My Tory Burch sandals got soaked with water because just to top it all off, I consider myself to be a very agile person, but I went to go wash my feet and I lost my balance and I have submerged both of my feet in a puddle of water. My brand new camel Tory Burch sandals were completely wet. And I said, okay, that's it. I've completely ruined these sandals. Good job. That's like $200 down the drain. Que linda. So cute. But actually, they dried and they're in perfect condition. They're the same color I don't know. I've never had that happen. Like usually if my shoes get completely wet, I've had to throw them out. But then again, like I'm not a really big shoe person. And so my shoes are really from like Old Navy a lot of the time, or from like Cotton On. And so I've always had to throw them out. But no, this dried in perfect condition and I wear them all the time and nothing happened to them. And I was like, I think I know why they're worth $200 now. I think now I understand. And so that's the only thing I can say. If you have bought shoes from Tory Burch and they're $200, they might be waterproof. I don't know. I'm not sure. So grabbing the sandal that I got for Christmas, that was gifted to me by my husband. It came in, of course, the beautiful Tory Burch box. And inside were the black ones. I wanted the black leather ones, not the patent leather ones, because I don't like patent leather or anything. And I love them. They're super cute. I'm a size 7, and so I was really excited to get those. Okay, let's talk about this for a second. Those sandals, everybody who is like obsessed with Tory Burch knows that those sandals are never on sale. Tell me how my husband has managed to get these sandals in a size 7, which is like the size that everyone wears. Is the first size to sell out everywhere. He got them for $100. They were $158. They were on sale. How? It must have been a Christmas special, because when I went back on to see, they were back up to $198 or $195, I think they are. And so he just really lucked out with that. Anyways, moving on from my sandals. The last and final thing I got for Christmas was a Chanel gift set. It was their fall collection. It's a palette that actually belongs to their regular collection. So what they did was they got a couple of staples of their actual line and they put it into a set, which I truly appreciate, because there are certain palettes that Chanel has that I absolutely love, and I always wonder why they have to have the limited edition ones in the gift set, you know? Never really understood that too much. But anyway, so it comes in this white, like a squishy Chanel bag. It is like a material, and then it has like a little metal zipper. And inside, it's blue, okay? Royal blue. And so you got the eyeshadow quad 254. I'm not even gonna pronounce that for you because I'm just gonna embarrass myself. And maybe some of you watch this video just to see me really try to pronounce French names. So not gonna do that, but that's the name of the palette right there. And so let me show you the colors. Comes in this little like velour bag, and then you get your palette. And let me show you these colors. They're absolutely beautiful, perfect for fall. So you get a beautiful like green, which I'm obsessed with, this bronze color, this pink, light pink, which has like the highlighter shade, and then a dark, I don't want to say it's black because it's not, it's more like a dark green, like a darker version of this color. And so that should be either, if you want to do a smoky eye or you want to use it as eyeliner, which is probably what I'm going to use it for. So it comes with this palette, and it comes with their waterproof eyeliner in the shade 932, which is their matte taupe. So it's just like a brown eyeliner. And then it also comes with a mascara, their Le Volume de Chanel mascara in 10, which is like their Nior color. It's just the black one. And so you got the, you basically got like a whole like eye set. So you got the mascara, the eyeliner, and the eyeshadow quad. And you got a really cute like Chanel makeup bag. I was very excited to get this because it's, I believe, one of the first gift sets that they've come out with that actually makes sense to me. So one thing I didn't understand this year when all the fall colors were launched for all these brands like Lancome, Chanel, etc., was why, like Dior, why are we in fall but your quads are in like spring colors? That made absolutely no sense to me. And so I was noticing that most of the quads were like, they weren't fall colors, they were actually spring colors. So when I saw that Chanel did this gift set with not a limited edition quad and, you know, something like a staple quad from their collection, I was like, yes, please. So I received this for Christmas as a Christmas gift. It was on my letter to Santa, letting him know, hey, I want me a cute little quad from Chanel, if it's possible. And so that pretty much completes what I got for Christmas. It wasn't a lot of things. You know, as you get older, you know, you just don't need so much stuff, you know? So I'm very excited for the few things that I got because they're things that I wanted, but that I'm gonna use, which is what I'm most excited about. Please don't hesitate to tell me what you got for Christmas. I always love to read like what other people got for Christmas. That's always fun. Sometimes I scroll down to the comments and other videos just to see like what people comment, like what they got, because sometimes people get things that I've never heard of before, and then I Google it and I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. I want one too. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.